Swept your floors and you have a pile of dirt now, but you don't have a dustpan to get it up. What you can do is take a paper towel with the end of it wet, lay it down, and it works just the same. One of the best ways to separate the egg yolk from an egg white is by taking a water bottle, squeezing it, and just using the power as suction. So you come out of the shower and you want to put a towel around your waist, okay? This way that every guy does it looks sexy, but it's not sturdy at all. So what you gotta do is take the towel, wrap it around, and then fold it down twice. That way it creates this sort of belt thing. Like, this isn't going anywhere. You know, unless you wanted it to. I tried this new tea, it's so good, but it's hot, burn my tummy. Oh, eat this spoonful of sugar, it's like the magic cure for burns. Oh no, it's okay, Man, the scale makes me sad, I need to lose weight. What? Dude, no, okay, you look amazing, but I do know that if you want to lose a pound of fat, you have to run about 3 hours. What kind of crazy person wants to run for 3 hours? Well, if you break it up, it's only 27 minutes a day, and you lose a pound a week. Dude, my nose is so stuffed. I barely got any sleep last night. Oh, you should keep this bowl of onions next to your bed at night. It'll clear everything up. Won't this just make me like cry? Oh, I get it. Thank you. If you have a jar or container that you really just can't seem to open, run it under hot water for a few seconds, and then once you dry it, it should just open right up. I've never not had this work. If you're constantly making a routine but then just dropping it the next day because you're too tired to follow through, try making 3 different routines, okay? One for a low energy day, a mid energy day, and a high energy day. It's a lot easier to stick to it. So in LA, they're telling us to wear masks again. And one thing that always annoyed me was how my sunglasses would fog up when I wear both. So one thing I learned to get rid of that is by adding a little bit of dish soap to the glasses, rubbing it in, and then not washing it off with water, just wiping them off. The fog shouldn't exist after that. I mean this in the nicest way possible, okay? Nobody notices you as much as you think. Everybody's in their own little world, so try not to care as much. But that being said, if you do something embarrassing in public, just say you lost a bet. My golden rule for spending money is if I can't afford to buy it twice, then I can't afford it at all. If you want to work on being more confident, make a conscious effort to talk to 3 people every single day. Even if it's as simple as like, oh, hey, I like your shoes, or asking if they did the homework. You'll notice over time, you're a lot more comfortable just talking to new people. If you have a pimple, one thing you can do is put a little bit of honey on it, cover it with a Band-Aid overnight, and by the time you wake up, it'll be gone and it won't leave a scar. If after you run the dishwasher, your dishes still come out wet, one thing you can do is right when it's done, take a dry towel, hang it over the edge, and then just gently close it. In about 30 minutes, they'll all be dry. So if you ever get a bruise that you kind of just want to go away, one thing that you can do is apply pressure to it and then rub in a clockwise motion. This will activate and speed up the lymphatic process and your body will just naturally get rid of it. Car's ever overheating, you either need to 1, turn it off, or 2, if you can't do that, turn your heat on full blast. The cab will pull the heat from the engine, thus cooling it off. 10minuteemail.com gives you a fake email address so you don't have to use your personal one when signing up for things. If you're like me and you have trouble lighting candles because your hands are too big, what you need to do is light a piece of spaghetti, because then you'll be able to reach it. I can't swallow pills. I can't do it. You know, if you take your left hand and then squeeze your thumb in your fist, it'll actually suppress your gag reflex. Is this why you have a boyfriend and I don't? And then this dude just was trying to pretend that he didn't even know what a bagel was. Do you have the hiccups? No, I'm doing this for shits and giggles. You know you can get rid of those by sticking your fingers in your ears because it stimulates the vagus nerve and resets your diaphragm. What? I am just not feeling my hair right now. Like, is that dandruff? You know, if you put a little bit of vodka in your shampoo bottle, it'll get rid of dandruff, make your hair stronger, shinier, and grow faster. All I heard was vodka. Sometimes I like to tell unfunny jokes on purpose just to see who's gonna laugh. That way I can tell who has a crush on me. If somebody's ever like, hey, we need to talk, you need to be like, yeah, we do. That way, you're both stressed out. If you upload all your photos on Tinder upside down, the person's gonna have to flip their phone around to see you and realize that you're fucking ugly. So they're gonna swipe left, but actually they're gonna swipe right and you just gotta match. Dude, are we out of cough syrup? I threw it away because pineapple juice is way more effective and it can clear the bacteria in your throat. Hey, I can't sleep. Did you try the breathing exercises I showed you? See, I would, but I forgot what it was. Okay, so what you have to do is inhale for 4 seconds, hold it for 7 seconds, and then exhale for 8 seconds, and that should help you fall asleep. Hey, guess what? You're being too loud. I have a headache. Oh shoot, my bad. But I have the perfect thing for you, okay? Stick your feet in this bowl of semi-hot water. I'm not doing that. Put your feet in the semi-hot water now. Alright. Why? An ice cube to get gum out of the hair, okay? Because it hardens it up and makes it easier to get out. If you're worried about whether or not your breath stinks, what you have to do is lick your wrist and then smell it. Because that's what it smells like to everybody else around you. If you're trying to call out from work and you want to sound sick, what you have to do is hang your head off the bed, that way you sound more congested on the phone. My throat's so sore from yelling all night. Why were you yelling all night? Well, there was this girl and, you don't need to know. Yeah, you're right, I don't want to know. But you know, if you eat like a spoonful of honey or like a cucumber, it'll help relieve your throat. I think we have some pickles. Is that the same thing? No. Whoa, dude, you look like stressed out. Are you good? What? No, I'm fine. Ew, okay. Well, let's just say that you were. A good pressure point to get rid of tension and stress is by rubbing the webbing in your hand right here. I'm not stressed! You know what? Fine, okay. Yeah, and then this girl called me I can't remember what she said. Ooh, okay, try squeezing your fist. For some reason, this improves brain activity and it'll help you remember the word. Oh yeah, she called me a pompous douche canoe. You gotta shave your armpits or your legs or your, you know, if you put deodorant over the area, it'll prevent razor burn. If you have a knot in your shoelace or your chain or something like that, try putting a little bit of cornstarch on it. This will untangle anything. If you ever burn yourself on something, don't grab ice, okay? What you need to do is get some yellow mustard, rub it over the area, and rinse with cold water. This stuff's like the magic eraser for burns. If you have a bug bite like I do right here on my knee, the best way to get it to stop itching is by taking a hot spoon and just fuck! Ah! Why do I do these things? Hurts like an absolute bitch for a second, but at least it doesn't itch anymore. If you're like me and you forget to take the clothes out of the dryer in time, take a wet towel, throw it in there, and then run it again, all the wrinkles will be gone. If you just can't seem to kill a fly, try using Febreze or Windex. It'll stop them from flying. You stupid fucking bitches, come down here and fight me like a man! By taking a hot spoon and just fuck! I would like to make a correction on the video that I posted yesterday, okay? Please do not take a hot spoon and place it on your skin to get rid of a bug bite itch. It needs to be a warm spoon. Because I, like, actually burnt myself, okay? There is a blister there now. How fun is that? I did not realize how quick the spoon would get hot on the stove, because what you're supposed to do is get a cup of hot water, put the spoon in there to warm it up, but instead, I decided to just put the spoon directly on the flames. And you guys want to know what the best part is that it wasn't even a bug bite. It's a bee sting, which means that I needed an ice pack. Why do I do these things? Dude, I am tired of hearing you cough. Put these socks on. Why? Because I put Vicks Vapor Rub on them and it'll get you to shut the fuck up. Huh? Thanks, man. Dude, I'm so tired. Well, did you get enough sleep? I mean, yeah, I got like a full 8 hours. Honestly, your body's probably just dehydrated. Go drink some water, it'll wake you up. I'm only listening to you, okay, because this one actually makes sense. Dude, you know, like, right before you're gonna throw up, your mouth, like, fills with saliva? Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Well, that's happening right now, and I think I'm gonna throw up. You know that if you, like, swallow the saliva, you're more likely to throw up than if you just keep, like, spitting it out? Okay. Not on the floor! Frying something in a pan like bacon, if you just add a little bit of salt to the pan, it'll stop the grease from splattering back at you. If you're on the phone with customer service and just stuck talking to a robot, if you keep clicking the pound button, it'll force the system to let you talk to a human. If you're like me and your hand's just too big to get the chips at the bottom of the Pringles can, one thing you can do is get a piece of paper and just like shove it in there. That way they all come out without making a mess.
I just crush them up and drink them.
You just do Are you okay? I gotta cramp my foot. It's cramp. Take off your shoes. What? No. Fuck you. Take your shoes off. Jesus. Okay. Fine. There. It's off. Now wiggle your big toe. Why is this working? What are you doing?
I burnt myself, so I'm getting some ice.
Actually, if you put ice on it, it's gonna form a blister. You should try just cold water instead.
Hey, I'm getting something from Postmates. Would you like something?
Maddie, do you have the hiccups?
No.
Yeah, okay, so to get rid of your non-existent hiccups, take a big deep breath in, hold it for as long as you can, swallow twice, then exhale through your nose. It'll reset your diaphragm. Ah!
That was really.
But the hiccups are gone, right?
Yeah.
You okay? Dude, I have like the worst toothache right now. That's great! Fuck you! No, I can help. Okay, take this ice cube and rub it in a V shape in between your index finger and your thumb. The pain will go away. I worry about you. Why are you crying? You're yelling at me. I'm literally just telling you to flush the toilet. I don't know, I'm just really bad with confrontation and just cry. If you want to stop yourself from crying and embarrassing yourself like this, just hold your eyes open without blinking and kind of like look up a little bit. Okay. Oh my god, my chest hurts. The side of my chest hurts so bad. Well, that's actually called a side stitch, and to stop it, you have to exhale when your left foot hits the ground to take the pressure off your liver. I'm never running again.